guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Healing Honey. If it's your first time here, welcome. I'm going to share with you guys how to break free of weed, but you better be ready though, because these 3 things I'm going to share with you are truly going to help you quit and stop it for good if you're serious. I'm sharing with you real raw things that helped me change my life. After smoking for 10 years, I learned how to quit and not even crave it anymore. Like, it doesn't really even cross my mind, and that's crazy. So it's been like a true transformation from the inside out. But I also created a course for you. If you want to check it out, I'll link it down below, because it's going to go more into detail on your own personal story and journey. And it's what I did within my own life that helped me break free. So check out the course if you want to. This is why it can be hard to quit weed. Draw me a comment, let me know what drew you to this video. Why are you here? Have you already quit? You know, how many days sober are you, or have you been thinking about it? I would love to know. So how to really stop smoking weed? What is going to help you quit weed? The real reason why people think that it's hard to stop is because you've gotten into a habit. You're used to it. You do it all the time. And really what it is it became part of your identity. And that's how you see yourself. You see yourself as somebody who smokes weed. And you guys, one time somebody told me that it's so much harder to change when you see yourself a certain way. So if you see yourself as a smoker, trying to quit weed, it's going to be much harder to stop. Versus if you change your mind and you start to see yourself as a non-smoker, it's not going to make sense to smoke weed. So you might see it as a mind game, a little trick, a little hack, but if you're somebody who's serious about quitting, then start to see yourself as a non-smoker. Start to see yourself as somebody who doesn't smoke weed anymore. And this is going to help you change, because we so many times let our mind run us and tell us what to do. But you take your power back when you start telling your mind what to think. This works for anything in life, seriously. Think about an athlete, or think about a professional athlete. They already have it in their mind, like a big goal they're going after, or a self-identity. Working out is part of their lifestyle just every single day, because that's how they see themselves. They see themselves as an athlete, and so then their behavior matches that. Like, they're eating clean, they're conscious about their goal. Okay, so in the same way, if you see yourself as a smoker, then you're not going to think twice. Like, you're going to struggle to stop, because you're going to be like, I'm a smoker who's trying to stop. Instead, change your mind and start to tell yourself something new and be like, oh no, I used to smoke, but now I don't. I no longer smoke. And you're going to change and shift your identity. How we spend our time on earth, it's up to us, right? And so you're going to pick up new habits, replace smoking with something else, something healthier for you, but it could be anything. It depends what kind of person you are. And so maybe you want to earn more money, so put it towards a side hustle, driving Uber, literally anything, but make it something you like to do. Make it pleasurable, or maybe you've been single for a while, get out there and start dating. Put your focus towards something else. So whenever you have that thought that crosses your mind, change it. If you want to take the spiritual route, you can do that too, because there's something really beautiful when you dedicate yourself to something, like true dedication, devotion. So pray out loud, when you're having a craving, because God is powerful. One thing that I've shared with you guys before that really helped me was I set myself a 30-day challenge. When you're first on this journey, it might seem too hard to be like, oh, I'm just never going to do it again, because you've been used to seeing yourself that way for so long. So, look forward to something and be like, okay, it's just 30 days, right? I can do 30 days. But once you do 30 days, you're going to want to go longer, because there's a reason that you want to break free. Nobody wants to feel chained to anything. You want to have a say over your life. So if you're in a place where you feel like you've lost control as far as inside you're craving weed or you feel like you need it, you can start to resent weed itself. Like, whereas it used to be fun and just something to do to have a good time, you start to like not like it or not like yourself because you feel like you have to do it, whether it's a good day, bad day. And I've been there before, but it's okay. Like, start to change your mind and just see it as one day at a time. Like, don't see it for the rest of your life. Just see it like, today I'm not gonna smoke weed. Like, you're more powerful than the substance. You're the one who's gonna choose to do it or not. It's crazy too, like, just be strong, because if you start this journey, you know, let's say you don't do it for a day or two and then you like fall down and revert back and do it, like, you're gonna be mad at yourself. You're gonna be feeling all this guilt. And so just breathe in, breathe out, and already know what you're gonna replace it with. Like, oh, I'm gonna go like skateboarding, I'm gonna go hiking, I'm gonna go like play an instrument, I'm gonna listen to this music that lifts me up, I'm gonna call this friend, I'm gonna journal, I'm going to watch these videos. That really helped me too. When I was stopping, I started watching like content from people who motivated me. Like, they were just reminding me of like who I really am and the fact that I didn't need it. So that kind of brings me to the second way to really stop. This is why people think it's so hard to quit smoking. It's the environment. Like, what you're around is going to make it easier to stop or harder. Because we talked about your identity, right? And shifting your identity, how you see yourself. But the other thing is your lifestyle, because you've created a lifestyle around smoking. So this means your friends, the places you go, how you're used to living your life, like rituals that we do, like habits. And so this is why it's hard to quit. It depends what you're around. So you got to set up your life to help you break free. And it's not going to take too long, because everybody I talk to, like, a lot of you tell me, and I know that after 2 weeks of being sober, you truly lose that strong urge to do it. Like, it only takes and they say you can break a habit in 21 days, but for me it took 14 days to really like feel like I wasn't even thinking about it anymore. And that is that's how powerful we are. Think about doing something every day or almost every day for 10 years versus after 2 weeks just like changing. And so transformation is so possible. Look at your environment and take out the bongs from the house, okay? Take the substance out the house, okay? Flush it down the toilet, give it away, whatever. Like, this is how you're gonna stop, you know? This is what I had to do. And tell the people that you're around what you're doing. You're gonna see who your real friends are, because if they're making fun of you, they're clowning you, they're trying to discourage you, you know that maybe you need to like not be around them for a while. And sometimes people are not gonna like it if you're changing, because they are gonna feel guilty, like, oh, what are you saying about me? Oh, do you think you're better than me? Blah, blah, blah. So, or you'll have people who support you, who's like, oh, okay, I feel like that's amazing for you. That's great for you. I love that for you. Or I support that. I won't do it around you. So you're going to be able to see real quick who's on your team and who is not. Who wants you to be healthier and happier. Because that's what's going to happen when you stop. You're going to feel healthier. And you are going to feel happier. And you're going to tap into your own power. So it's going to build your confidence. So, I mean, of course, if you are in the same environment, if you're around your friends and they're all right there doing it right in front of you, yeah, it's going to be real hard to stop. Like, why would you do that to yourself? Why tempt yourself like that? And that's the thing, is like, it can be deeper reasons. And that's why people fear change, because it's like, oh, like, what about my friends? What about what I'm used to? Like, but at the same time, like, it will be replaced with something better, and you might inspire your friends to stop too, or like to change too. At least know that it's possible, and you can't live your life to please other people. Like, it's about you, and it's about you learning how to feel good inside from your own energy. You deserve this, and like truly heal yourself, yeah, and love yourself. You know, take care of yourself. I used to think that that's how I could take care of myself, that that was my own little turn up, my own little, way to just be off in la la land and enjoy myself. It intensifies your feelings, and that's why it's so alluring, it's so tempting. But real self-love and real self-care is you being able to please yourself without anything else. Like, you don't want to get the happiness, get the comfort from something else, especially not a drug, like straight up. Like, I know we don't want to say it like that, we could call it an herb and all that, but it's the feelings that you're looking for. Like, that's why you do it, is because you want those feelings. But the feelings don't come from that, the feelings are coming from you. So the key is learning how to feel that way without it. And the only way you're going to discover how to do this is when you put it down and you go on a journey within to see like who you are, what you like, what you don't, why. And you deserve this. Like, we be so focused on relationships outside of ourselves, love outside of ourselves, what makes us happy outside of ourselves. But what about us? Like, what do you like? Like, how can you take care of you, love you, nourish you, give yourself what you need? And so that's why you need this time. Like, it's a time to focus on you when you're putting down the weed. You're breaking free. It's like you're breaking up with Mary Jane. Okay, guys, so why people think it's hard to stop smoking weed. The last thing I want to share with you is that the real reason, right, like deeper inside, why we really fear it is like, a lot of people don't want to stop because they're afraid of what happens when they stop. Like, they don't want to find out. You can get so used to it, so addicted to the happy feelings. It's really like we're escaping the negative feelings. Or like we said, like to chill out. Okay, so what's chaotic in your life? And for everybody, it looks different. It could be your home. Like, a lot of people, it's their home. Like, a lot of people haven't been working on themselves. So sometimes it's family or whatever, like your siblings or what you're around. Everyone's in a different spot. And so when I went on this journey, I was on my own, and I'm really grateful for that. Like, I had moved out of state by myself, just with my daughter, and she was really little. So I had the luxury of going on this journey solo, but I know that could probably be kind of hard if you're surrounded by other people who are not worried about changing or growing or whatever. And so that's why I told you your environment, it matters. Maybe you don't tell anybody that you're going to stop and you just keep it to yourself. Connect with other people who are on a similar journey as you. And as far as like being afraid of what's going to happen when you stop, you got to find out. Like, things are going to surface, feelings are going to surface, but it's just emotions. Like, they're going to pass. Energy, emotion. That's what an emotion is. It's just you telling yourself how you feel about something, and that's okay. It's so beautiful to heal, because it's like then you get to move on. You get to move past that. When I saw like people in my life with clearer eyes, at first it hurt. At first I got mad, but then I came to a place of acceptance. Like, and I just saw them with love. Like, okay, that has nothing to do with me. That's what they're going through. I'm not going to try to change them. I'm not going to try to see them differently. I know what it is now. Like, I know who they are now, and that's okay. And it really freed me. Like, instead of trying to see people differently, just accept them for who they are. It doesn't mean that you have to tolerate their behavior or make excuses for them or say that it's okay if it's not. That's why getting sober is beautiful, because you're able to just see things for how they are. Because weed is the number one like happy thing. It's gonna make you see everybody with woo, like. So no, when you are sober, okay, feelings come up, whether it's about family, friends, yourself, and you get to just get real with yourself, and that's okay. So what's going to happen when you stop, you're going to change. Like, you're going to get to know the real you, the one that's been hiding inside, and accept that. Embrace that. People are gonna love the real you. Like, you don't have to blend in with the crowd. You don't gotta be the characters they showed you on TV. Like, I swear, it's like one archetype for every type of like race, whatever. Like, they want people to be stereotypes, but you don't have to be a stereotype. Like, what do you like? Maybe you like astrology. Like, maybe you want to be an architect, like a marine biologist. Like, who are you really? And some type of artist, a chef, painter, musician. You're talented. Do you know what your talents are? And that's the part that I love the most about this journey, is like being able to get back to who I am and discover it as an adult too. Because when you're a kid, you're naturally doing what you want to do. But this crazy system on earth, like, they want everybody lined up in uniforms to be the same and not even care who you really are as an individual. Just want you to blend in. So when you put the weed down, okay, you get back to who you are, and you just you get to face that, love that, get to know that. That's why it's a relationship. And I call it self-love. Like, you develop a relationship with you, the real you, the authentic you. It's beautiful. And so this is why people think it's hard to stop smoking weed. They're afraid. What's going to happen when I put it down? I don't want to deal with the tough emotions. But you can, though. Oh, but you can. You can't run forever, And spiritual lessons are going to keep repeating in your life. Like, where you run into is nowhere to hide, right? You cannot mock God. And so you're going to have to face yourself, your life, and it's okay. And this is how you really free yourself. So what's going to happen when you stop? You're going to get free. You're going to feel happy without it. You're going to rediscover yourself. You're going to just feel amazing. Okay, so drop me a comment. Let me know your thoughts on this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you've made it to the end, I want you to drop me white hearts so I know who's a real one. I'm sending you so much love and power and healing on your journey. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you next time. Bye.